Late Night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Struck by lightning sounds pretty frightening, but you know the chances are so small. Stuck by a bee sting, nothing but a bee thing. Better chance you're gonna buy it at the mall. But it's a 23 or 4 to 1 that you can fall in love by the end of this song. So get up, tell the bookkeeper to bet I'm not a damn thing will go wrong. The odds are that we will probably be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright tonight. The odds are that we will probably be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright for another night. Hit by the A-train, crashed in an airplane. I wouldn't recommend either one. Killed by a great white or a meteorite. I guess there ain't a way to go that's fun. But somewhere in the world someone is gonna fall in love by the end of this song. So get up, no it's never gonna let up, so you might as well sing along. The odds are that we will probably be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright tonight. The odds are that we will probably be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright for another night. Sure, things go wrong, but I'll take my chances. Odds are wrong, so why not play? Struck by lightning sounds pretty frightening, but you know the chances are so small. Hit by the A-train, crashed in an airplane. Better chance you're gonna buy it at the mall. But it's a 23 or 4 to 1 that you can fall in love by the end of this song. So get up, no I'm never gonna let up, so you might as well sing along. The odds are that we will probably be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright tonight. The odds are that we will probably be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright tonight. The odds are that we will probably be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright tonight. The odds are that we will probably be alright. Odds are we gonna
Here we go, dear listener.
Odds are we gonna be alright for another night.
Yes, the odds have dipped slightly, but this song still holds true. the statistics have changed significantly, but it still holds true. It's going to be all right. Good evening, dear listener, the Late Night Alternative. My name is Iain Lee. Who are you?
Catherine Boyle.
Sounds a little echoey tonight. I wonder why that might be. Haven't got the effects turned on, have we? No, that's there.
That's when we go down the hole.
That's when we fall down the K-hole. No, that sounds vulgar, Catherine. I meant ketamine. I didn't
dare
mean...
you.
Catherine's hole. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Please don't call if you have legal friends and if you get upset by abruptness. Because I think, I've not had the papers served yet,
No.
but a caller last night wanted to sue me for being too abrupt.
Now, if there were a law for that, you'd be bagged to rights, my friend.
Oh, gosh. But
we could also sue him for bullshine.
I have checked. Now, something doesn't sound quite right to... Sam, does this sound okay to you?
Yeah, it sounds normal.
It sounds a little...
He's not saying it sounds okay, he's saying it sounds normal.
Can you just, Catherine, could you just count to 10, then I'm going to count to 10, because I think
1,
I've just done something
2,
that makes it sound funny.
3, 4, 5.
That'll do, and I'm going to count, Sam, and just let me know that the mics sound kind of okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5.
Absolutely
We
fine.
sound okay? Well, I'm just being paranoid.
It's you, mate.
I think I've got the fever. I'm being paranoid. My sister's self-isolating.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's got it. She's just annoying. Yeah. Jokes! She thinks she's got it. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. Don't worry, guys. Everyone who was upset, I fixed my freezer. I fixed it. So
By unpacking it a little bit.
By eating a tub of ice cream and flattening everything down in there, I've just saved myself £500 on a new fridge freezer. Isn't that great news, Sonia?
Hello, Ian and Kathy and the lovely Sam. I must tell you, that horrible cretin last night, he had me awake all night long crying.
David Babcock? We can ban him.
Have you done something about it?
David Babcock?
Yes.
Why do you want to ban him? I mean, he's an idiot. I mean, yes, he has sex with Hoovers.
No. Did you get the police to deal with him? He was nasty cretin.
David Babcock? We're talking about the same guy, the ghost hunter that has sex with Hoovers?
No, his son, isn't it?
Oh, Dave St. Michael. I wouldn't listen, Sonia. I wouldn't worry about
that.
Let's
so
just
horrible.
Say he was horrible, wasn't he? Wasn't he a scumbag?
Wasn't he nasty and horrible?
Nasty.
Honestly, I couldn't get to sleep.
Oh God! Well,
I thought for you because you had to listen to that rubbish.
I know karate, Sonia. I'm a karate master.
Yeah, we should give him a karate chop.
I'll give him a karate chop to the windpipe.
Good.
Hey, listen. Let's just say everything is not as it seems sometimes. I'm okay, Sonia. There is absolutely no need to worry.
Your boys didn't hear, did they?
Oh, God, no. My boys don't know I work in show business. My boys have had a great day. They're back with their mum today, and I got a video phone call from my youngest at 9:45 in the morning, and he was in the bath.
Oh, lovely.
I said, well, hang on a minute. This is a very odd school lesson that you're having here. And I taught him the phrase wrapped around his little finger. I said, do you know what that means? He said, no. I said, well, it means basically you've got your mum to do whatever you want. Get out of that bath, boy, and go and do some learning. Go do some learning, boy.
Oh,
I spoke to my
lovely.
nephews yesterday, and I said, did you have a bath last night? And they went, no, we haven't had a bath since Sunday. Oh. And they said, not Mother's Day, the Sunday before.
Hey, they've not rationed baths yet, guys. No. Get in the bath. Are you a fan of baths, Sonia?
Sorry?
Are you a fan of baths?
I have a wet room.
The wet
disabled wet room.
Oh, I like a nice wet room.
Yeah, it's massive. But listen,
I don't. Go on.
Your children, Kath's children. There's a film on Sky called Up.
Oh, that film.
It's a great film.
And for you, there's another one called Heist with Alan Alda in it. It's the most fantastic film.
Oh, I like Alan Alda. Is it young Alan Alda or is it young Alan Alda or old Alan Alda? Is it an older?
Not older, because he doesn't.
Younger older or older?
A bit older than MASH.
Okay, a bit older than MASH. There we go. And that's how people like me and Sonia age actors. Is a bit older than MASH.
My dad gave me a film recommendation tonight. He said A Taste of Honey's on the telly.
Oh, it's good, that film.
Yes.
Yeah, he said that's the Salford he grew up in.
That's a great film.
That's my time as well. That's lovely.
It's a great film.
But you must look after yourselves, please, because you've made my life different.
Different, not better. Different. Sonia, can I give you Can I tell you something that you might consider to be a little bit of good news?
Go on.
Me and Kath are off next week.
No.
Oh, well, in that case, it's
why?
It's good news wrapped in a velvet glove. No, hang on.
No.
Yeah, we were off because I booked a week off with my boys, and but we are now going to be in Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So we're not taking the whole week off. We feel an obligation. Obviously, my holiday has been cancelled, but I've still got the boys. But we feel an obligation to you lot. So we've kind of compromised, and we're doing. Catherine and I will be on the air next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So we're only off for 2 days.
Okay, it was bad enough when you're going to be off that Friday. It upset me. I thought, I'm not going to cope.
There we go. Well, I'm back on Fridays now, but not next Friday. All right, Sonia, listen, you relax, you rest and relax, and just bear in mind that a lot of the stuff on this show is theatre, okay?
Yes.
All right, my darling, take care.
Bye-bye.
03, thank you so much. 0344, although Martin was real. 0344 499 and the horse shagger. 1000 is the telephone number. Let's go to Jay. Good evening, Jay.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
Hello, Jay. I'm very well. How are you, my friend?
Very well, thank you. Yeah, I've been listening to
What you got for us, Jay?
Nothing. Yeah, I messaged last night Twitter regards my wife. Just finding out she's pregnant. Pretty
Yay!
Jay's thing works.
Yeah, well, I've got a 13-year-old boy, but this is the first of my wife. We've been trying for about 4 years, and
Must be tired.
yeah, scary times. But man, last night I went out for a walk along the prom in Littlehampton.
Oh yeah.
And just listening to the Bantosaurus going on, it was brilliant. It just made me chuckle all the way, and I don't know, I don't know. My feelings are all over the place at the moment, but yeah, things like this that just take the edge off. You know, listening to you guys is fantastic.
That's a huge compliment. It's gonna be all right, Jay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It's gonna be all right.
Sure. Yeah. But well, everyone got sent home today from work, and it's just me on site in Brighton. So I drive from Littlehampton to Brighton every day, and yeah, everyone else got put down to their they call it FARLO, 80% pay.
You're still getting full pay?
The government kindly sorting out the rest of them, but it's me on site on my own now, which is probably like a good thing. It stops me and the missus from tearing each other's heads off. But we're just waiting. We've been referred, and we're just waiting for a scan because we think it may be later than we initially thought. But anyway, I just want to say, last night people trying to take pops at you, and you giving it back. You giving it. Oh man, it was. It just. I don't know. It just. Really took the edge off, and I just want to say thank you.
Jay, congratulations. Thank you for the kind words. It will be okay. Thank you, Jay. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. I've had a really good day. Really good day. Oh, thank you everybody who took part in the Zoom lunch. You were asleep.
I was still asleep, yeah.
1 o'clock we did it.
I decided to use one of those face eye masks for the first time in ages, and I've got very light curtains, so I normally get woken up by the natural progression of the morning, but not this morning. You'd finished your lunch by the time I were even stirring.
You laugh at me for using those eye masks. They're the key. They're the key. So we did a lunch on this app Zoom, right? And there were 60 of us, all on the screen. It was like a psychedelic Brady Bunch, like the Brady Bunch, you know, if they were rabbits.
And grew up.
And it was a car crash. It was noisy as hell. And man, I laughed. I laughed so much.
Who had the poshest lunch?
Well, I had a bowl of Tommy soup and cheese sandwich. That was Dunkin'. What did everyone else have? I tell you what was nice as well. Kids came. We had loads of kids, about a dozen kids in there. It's child friendly, okay? If you want to join me tomorrow, Thursday, at 1 o'clock, doing the same thing, you have to follow on Twitter or be aware of Twitter, because I don't know how to get the link out to other people. I'm still learning. It's 30 minutes. It's child friendly. We had loads of kids, and that made it really, really special. A lot of those kind of regular tweeters, Mandy and Dan from America was there, and Babcock unfortunately was there. I couldn't work out how to ban him. My sister was there. Loads of kind of quiet, but it was wonderful. And I've worked it out so that when everyone comes on, I can mute everyone. We had a bit where everyone said hello at the same time, and it was a nightmare, but wonderful. Now I know how to mute people, and now I know how to kind of select people and bring them to the centre of the screen. Oh. So it should be a little smoother. I didn't get time to involve everybody. I tried to, and I just don't think that's going to be possible. I want to keep it to 30 minutes. I think any longer than that, I don't think it would quite work. And we just sit there and have lunch, and I kind of ask what's going on, and I play with the kids a bit, and someone was it Daniel? I can't remember. Was cooking for us, giving us a little recipe. We had Robbie Dove played Sergeant Pepper on the ukulele. It was really, really nice, and you're all welcome. It's a little bit weird. You don't have to have your face on there if you don't want. You can turn the camera off if you'd rather not. And I kind of bring people forward, and if I bring you forward and you don't fancy it, just say, not today, let you go back. It's not, we're not there. It's not It's not a show. It's not like the radio show. It's not anything.
Just a happy hangout.
It's just hanging out for 30 minutes. And honestly, afterwards, here's something I didn't think I would be saying. I felt elated. I had elation running through my veins. And a few people said something very, very similar. So, we're not going to do it every day. I don't think I can commit to it every day. So we'll do it on a day-by-day basis. So tomorrow at 1 o'clock, Zoom. If you're on Twitter, I'll post it on my Facebook page as well. Facebook.com/Iain Lee. I'll post it on there. Just come and have lunch. Have a bite to eat. Bring some chocolate, whatever. And we'll just sit and we'll chat. And it's a mess and it's a laugh and it's. There were some regular callers, and it's funny seeing people's faces and people that we've spoken to or people that we've conversed with on Twitter.
I might drop by.
Yeah, please. If you're awake, Catherine, I don't want to disturb your day. 0344 499 1000. This, dear listener, is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
You can watch the show again if you want tonight. Periscope, no, not Periscope, excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît, madame et monsieur. YouTube.com/Iain Lee. And I know a couple of you message saying, well, we wanted to listen to Mondays and Tuesday shows, and they're not on the Talk Radio website. I have it on excellent authority that they are indeed up there now. Let's go to Jonathan. Good evening, Jonathan.
Good evening, Iain. Good evening, Catherine. How you doing?
Jonathan was there at the the inaugural TLNA lunchtime Zoom session. How did you find it?
It was good fun, actually. I really enjoyed it. It was really relaxed. It was like a call to hell or something to begin with. Everyone just shouting, and like some weird kind of music video as well, because you'd be talking about someone, and then periodically it would just go to a man staring at me with his arms folded, and I was just like, what?
Yeah, it's a weird system. If someone speaks, it kind of brings them to the front unless I've selected someone. So I think we can override that. I now know how to mute everybody. I didn't realise as well there was like a little chat box running in the corner as well. So you can you can type chat while we're talking and stuff. And did you enjoy? Was there something in it, Jonathan? I enjoyed it, but did you get something out of it?
Well, it was my lunch break, so I was just kind of having some crisps and just watching along. Yeah, it was just good fun, just good to have in the background. Just a bit of fun, wasn't it?
And that's it. It's just a bit of fun. It's just a bit of fun for people that might be. I'm so blessed in that I have Kath coming round, that I can stream on Twitch, although I've not really been doing a lot. I can play PlayStation and I can talk to people. And I'm seeing, I see my kids from time to time, but I'm aware that there are a lot of people who do not have any of those luxuries. So it is just 30 minutes coming along, dicking around, safe for kids. If there's any aggro, someone will get booted out, which I don't think we're going to have. It was nice seeing kids, Jonathan, I think, for me, was the thing. And I think it's because the boys went home yesterday, and it was nice seeing kids laughing and bullying their dad, was in one case.
Did you like my purple blazer?
I loved your purple blazer. Where did you get it from?
Just from a random suit shop, and I kind of walked past it, and I was like, this is ridiculous. I can't buy this. And I was like looking at it for ages, and I just walked out the shop, walked back to my house, and then turned around, went straight back to the shop, ended up buying it.
Yes, mate.
I just seen the Suicide Squad, the latest one, Birds of Prey. And I think because that's Joker related, I thought, yeah, why not? I mean,
why the hell not? Yes, man. Yeah. Don't go and do. Did they have? This is going to sound crass, and it does sound different because I'm listening through two headphones. That's all it is. Did they? Because when the Joker came out, all of the American news channels were going, well, the Joker movie has hit the cinema screens. So far, there have been no mass shootings as a direct result of the movie. Everyone was expecting a mass shooting because it's about loners. Were there any mass shootings because of the Joker?
I believe there were no mass shootings whatsoever. They were just trying to hype it up, like, yeah, there's going to be one, There wasn't one.
Yeah, and there was not a mass shooting because of the Joker. Well, there you go.
It's almost as if the other one that happened wasn't necessarily just because of the Joker either.
Yeah. Hey, Jonathan, have you watched that Spanish prison film on Netflix?
The Vertical one?
Yeah.
No.
I watched it today. Like nearly all films and all TV programs, including The Tiger King, it was great until the last 10 minutes. But it's quite it's quite a journey though. That is a Spanish. Have you seen this film, Kath? It's this Spanish film, and it's a prison that's set. Well, you don't know how tall it is, but it's like a tower, or maybe it goes underground. And the floor has a hole in the middle, and there's a level beneath it, and a table comes down with food on, and you get about 10 minutes to eat, and then it goes down to the next floor. So the people below you get whatever is left.
So it's about capitalism.
It is about capitalism and socialism, and yeah, very much so. God, have you seen it?
No, but that's
how
what
did
you
you know
described.
that? How did you know that?
That's what you
She's
just
an educated
described.
woman.
Wow, she's a bright button. She's a pretty pin. This lady, I've got to polish her up and put her in my pocket and keep her for a rainy day. What the hell? We're dealing with a brain box here. It's good. I enjoyed it. All right, Jonathan, anything else, my friend? Yeah.
Yeah. You mentioned On the Hour the other day, the Chris Morris radio show.
Yes, I heard it on a obscure internet radio station. Yes.
I love that thing. Have you heard the radio show where he was on the BBC and he just cancelled the news?
Yes.
Have you heard that clip?
Jonathan, do you know how old I am? Do you know what I was doing in 1993, 94, 95?
You're not that sure, are you?
I was smoking a lot of dope, following Chris Morris. I used to listen to him on his Saturday or Sunday morning show that he did on GLR, for goodness sakes. GLR at its height, get this, Sunday mornings, right, or Saturday mornings, I can't remember, you had Chris Evans when he was at his peak. You had Chris Morris and you had Danny Baker.
Gosh.
Oh, my word. Jonathan, thank you. 0344 499 1000. What a lineup that was. Good evening, Bobby.
Hi.
Hey, Bobby, how you doing?
Not too bad. I would have come in the Zoom today, but I've not had a good health day today.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think... Well, what's been happening for you today?
I was fine when I woke up this morning, and then I was just talking to my husband, and suddenly, like a weird headache covered half the side of my head, and then suddenly I was really sensitive to light. It could have been a migraine. I don't think I've ever had a migraine, but it could have been. And then I felt nauseous, and after that, I felt like I had a fever, and
let's kick an idea around. Indulge me. I've had a headache and a stiff neck. The headache's passed, actually, but I've had a headache for about 3 weeks and a stiff neck. What if, indulge me, what if this virus is from aliens? What if it is? Catherine,
whoa, where did that come from?
What if it isn't someone done it with a bat in a Chinese market? What if this is aliens testing a new weapon on us? And I don't want to panic people, but if I am correct, we are at the mercy of an unknown alien force way more powerful than us.
That wants to give us a slight headache and a stiff neck.
Well, maybe
it could happen, man.
Maybe Bobby and I are immune. Excuse me. Pardon me. That was unnecessary.
It was.
What if we are immune to like the hardcore shiz that they're pumping out, but we're like we're soft receivers?
Okay, well that could happen. You need to phone somebody that's in authority.
Okay, Bobby, do you know anybody in authority?
No.
If anyone knows anybody in authority, 0344 499 1000. How are you feeling now? You any better?
I'm better now. I because of the cough that I have, I find it difficult to sleep, and normally I sleep off a headache. So I managed to somehow have like a couple of hours earlier this afternoon, and I feel a lot better now.
Good. Well, hopefully you'll be well enough to join us tomorrow on o'clock for our Zoom lunch.
I'm planning to see how it goes.
Do it.
But I was actually calling to see how your mum was.
Do you know what? I haven't spoken to my mum for a few days. I will give her a call tomorrow. From what I have, the word on the street, the gossip about my mum is she's doing all right. But I will give her a call tomorrow. Actually, I haven't called her for a few days, so I'll check in on her. But thank you for asking, Bobby. I appreciate that. 0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Did you see Doctor Who's video?
No.
Oh, did you not see it?
No.
Oh, it was good. It's Jodie Foster, the new Doctor Who.
Jodie Foster?
Jodie Foster. What? I don't know who it is.
You're not Jack
Foxton.
Summersby, so why do you keep saying you are?
Sorry?
You're not Jack Summersby, so why do you keep saying you are?
Why are you doing an Irish accent and saying Jackie Chan?
I'm not. I'm saying I'm
You're
doing
not Jackie Chan.
I'm doing Jodie Foster in perhaps her finest performance in Summersby.
You're not Jackie Chan.
What?
That's what you just said.
I said you're not Jack Summersby, so why do you keep saying you are?
You're not Jackie Chan.
Because I never loved him like I love you.
In the new Doctor Who, Lucy Foskett. What's her name?
Jodie Whittaker.
Jodie Whittaker. She's done a video. It's good. Oh, it's good.
Oh yeah.
Like on a mobile phone.
Yeah.
Dressed up, obviously in her doctor's clothes.
Yeah.
In a wardrobe.
What for?
Hiding.
Okay.
And talking about isolation and stuff for kids. It's for kids. Stop being so cynical.
I'm not. Just wondering what she was in the cupboard for.
I'm gonna.
Don't get in the cupboard because you can get locked in.
There we
What
go.
are you doing?
I'm doing it so that I can see that
But now
beautiful face.
It.
Beautiful face. There we go.
Is that better? Is that better?
Hang on. Here we go.
But now that's.
Hang on. I'm gonna unplug your microphone. Hang on. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. There we go. Because it's set up so that I can't see you.
Is that better?
There we go.
Is everyone happy now?
Happy's a very strong word,
Well,
considering we're in lockdown because of a global pandemic.
No one's allowed to
But
be
yeah,
happy.
no, it was good. It was nice. I thought it was a really charming thing, and you're cynical.
I'm not.
You are. You're pulling a face.
I'm always pulling
You
a
look a
face.
bit like a Doctor Who today.
And I've got my stripy blazer on.
0344 499 1000 is the phone number. So I've had a good day. I woke up at 8, and I find getting up in the morning is the hardest part of the day for me. But I got up straight away. I thought I need to sort out the fridge freezer was broken. I thought I need to just go and check see if it's still broken. It was. So then I fed the cats, sorted out bought a new fridge freezer. It was going to be delivered on Friday. What? Friday.
Well, they know it's important.
Well, no, but there's people online going, I hope you still need it when you get it in November. So Friday.
What, people online were wrong?
Yes,
Flipping kidding me.
Surprisingly.
I thought those guys were all experts.
Have a fiddle with that because that's better, isn't it? You can see me okay.
I can see you. I can't see my computer, but
oh, can you not? We'll bring it forward a little bit. Yeah, you can see it now.
I can't really. It's fine.
Stop being a dick.
Listen,
Can
just
you
carry
see
on.
it?
Just
Can you
carry
s-
on. I'm a professional. I can deal with this. I'll put it there.
Okay. Which would you rather see, the computer or me?
Honestly.
Outrageous. I did that. I tested Zoom. I booked Pete Heat. Oh, Pete Heat, the magician.
Peter Heater.
Peter Heater. You remember him, dear listener. He's been on the show at Pete Heat. You can book him for a 25-minute Skype or Zoom magic show. Pay whatever you want. Be fair with the payment. Don't slip him a fiver. That feels a bit tight. So I've booked him for I've got the boys next week. Next Friday, 6 p.m. I've got Pete giving us a magic show. And you're invited, Kath, because
really?
I've asked and you can join in on Zoom as well. So bring the girls.
When you were telling me earlier, I thought you were just showing off.
No.
Didn't realise I was invited.
Bring the girls, and we'll have on Zoom, and we'll have a nice little magic show with Pete Heat.
Let's do it.
That'd be all right, wouldn't
I wonder
it?
if I can get it on the telly.
You probably could actually. So we'll have a magic show.
Beautiful.
That'll be fun.
All right, now I'm invested.
Exactly. And he offered me a freebie. I said, mate, no. I'm going to chuck you a few quid for this. If you want to book him at Pete Heat, and there's loads of because his industry is closed. It's closed now, So, there are loads of musicians, I think, that are doing similar kinds of things. So if you see these things and you're a fan of them, support them.
Yeah. Or likewise, people who are sort of small business people doing stuff on their own, at the moment.
Yeah.
I was thinking about our friend Fiona.
Yes,
today,
who does.
because I was
did the
ironing my
wonderful-
t-shirt. I've got my Peace, Love and Cats t-shirt
Did
on,
the
right?
wonderful picture of Velvet for me that makes me tear up on a grey
Brilliant one,
day.
Willow. I don't think she's doing those at the moment because she can't get them straight in the post box.
Right, okay.
But she's still doing t-shirts, so I ordered another t-shirt and I thought I'd wear my Peace, Love and Cats.
Beautiful.
She's vamped tees.
And there's loads of people, and obviously you can't support everybody. I'm supporting a few select. You kind of the Rondo Theatre in Bath, who've been very, very kind to us. I bunged them a few quid, and there's a couple of little small things that, and it's if you can afford it, do it. It's like people supporting me on Twitch. That's great. If you can afford it, do it. But if your job or your income is in any way in jeopardy, I'm happy to do it. I'm doing it for free. And be sensible. Be sensible. So I've had a good day today, and I felt really good all day. Then I went to bed at about 4 for a couple of hours, and just this evening I felt you came round a bit, and we watched a bit of telly, Five Guys, One Cup, and I feel so tired. My bones are aching.
Well, here's my theory about you.
This might be it. I might have it.
No, I think you've been clenched for about 2 weeks,
Ooh,
and that's why you feel so tired.
I could be it. The knot in the stomach is only half there.
Mm-hmm.
It was a knot. It was a full on.
But it's exhausting being that anxious.
Yeah, it is. You're right. Do you know what? You're right. It is exhausting, and I'm sleeping terribly.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping very, very badly. So yeah. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. Oh, I've put you in.